Yo, what's going on, guys? So thanks for tuning in again. Like I said before, in my 2020 goals for this year were to start doing some point of view videos. So today will be the first of many, hopefully. Kind of getting a late start tonight. I just got off of work, packing up real quick. I'm going to try to get some a couple snaps before the sun goes completely down. If it does, then maybe this might turn into a 2 or 3 day combined video of a couple different nights going out. But I'm often reminded of a YouTube channel that I just watched the other day, a video from Evan Ranft. I know he's a very popular YouTuber and street photographer, and he had mentioned something along the lines of, you know, you don't always have to be in a big city or a really high density area to create street photography. Sometimes you just have to look around and see what's close to you and what opportunities you have in your area to create some interesting work. And so that's the case for me. I live in a shore community, which in the wintertime is pretty much dead. There's not really much to photograph. All the businesses are shut down. There really isn't anybody interesting walking around. So I'm kind of left to my own devices here to try to find some interesting subjects to photograph. And so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I often do that. Like I said, I'm only about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes away from New York City. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes away from Philadelphia. But again, I don't drive out there all the time. I do take trips occasionally to create some street photography. But if I don't have that opportunity, such as tonight, you know, I just got off of work at 4 o'clock. It's 4:45. The sun is going down. It's January, but it's actually a nice night. So it's a great opportunity to come out and try to grab a few frames. I'm going to head over to Long Beach Island, New Jersey. Again, shore community, most of the businesses are shut down, but sometimes the lights are still on in a lot of these businesses. And there's some cool older beach style community buildings which you can kind of take advantage of. The sun is a real blue sky with a little bit of a pink, purpley haze coming right off the horizon. So it should be nice if I can still, you know, capture some of that. Get a nice sharp depth of field. I'm going to bring the exposure down. Three-quarter step lower. We'll see where that comes in at. I'm actually liking the way that looks on the live view. Shadows are very black, but you're really exposing for the sky here. Get another one here. I'm on spot meter. I'm gonna meter for the sky and then bring this up. I like that. Just grabbing color. I really don't set out with a plan. I kind of just start shooting. If I see a mix of angles and color that I like, I'll then kind of work with the with the composition and see if I can just grab something interesting. Kind of just a nothing shot, but may frame up kind of cool. If I could expose for, bring this down. Yeah, very cool. I'm going to try that as a portrait. So the reason why I like this is you'll notice that I have a wall in the front, another wall with a light, two angles that are leading, and then we have the sky in the background, and then even at the top we have some of these power cords. So what we have is we have layers and leading lines that are different. It just adds an element. I'm going to bring this down, underexpose for the lights. Try one this way again. Yeah, very cool. But what I do like is now you see the red dumpster. It's a different play on color. So I want to see if I can get all of that in. And people will probably look at you like, why are you taking a picture of a dumpster? But it's just angles and lights. Angles, light, shadow, colors, and layers. Now, this is tough because if I want to expose for the light and the shadow, then I lose the dumpster, so. I brought it up a little bit. I think I might be able to bring it up in post. I know that's not always the name of the game, but I also like this building over here. And we have a strong sunset coming off of it too right now, so this might actually be kind of neat. I'm going to get closer. Now, the cool thing about this kind of stuff is that, again, you don't have this building in your town. You probably have nothing like it. It's something different. You go to New York City, just like Evan was saying in his video, everybody has that shot of that same building because it's been photographed a million times. You get something a little different when you have a small community that you can shoot in. Just seeing where I am here. We're shooting really high ISOs. I want to bring this down a lot. There we go. See how that looks portrait. The reason why I like this is because I'm still getting a sharp reflection in the window as well. Might be kind of neat. I want to see if I can get a different layer, different look. We have this, this may not turn out to be anything, but I like that we have the 7-Eleven in the background. I'll focus this in. Just for a different shot. Let's see. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm actually going to drop this down. F4. Just to let in some more light. I'm going to lose some depth of field, but that's okay. Now let me see if I can play even more of an angle here. So I can let in these leading lines with the reflection and a car that just went by. Pretty neat. Definitely cool. And you can see how the shadows really tell it its own story here. Very neat. I'm just gonna get right up on this. I'm losing a little bit of the angle, but we're getting a play. We're getting like a double image, so it's definitely a cool look. Very neat. I don't think I want to do it long ways, but it doesn't cost anything, so why not? Go a little higher here. Get that truck in there. Pretty cool. I like it. What I think I definitely will do is a few panning shots, but I want to play with this light again over here. We were looking at the dumpster in the 7-Eleven. Again, it's a really stupid shot, but it's like how many people need a picture of a 7-Eleven? But it's just different. And again, you may be able to edit it out to something really neat. It's probably going to be too bright. This red truck coming into play is kind of neat. I'm gonna actually brighten this up. The truck adds another element. Yeah, very cool. I'm actually going to see if I can work the weird angles on this top here. Might be kind of neat. That's the shot. That's going to be the shot right there. Very cool. Go back to this light. I'm going to darken exposure. I like that it says no parking. I want to fit it and frame it correctly. Very cool. You got to be careful not to blow your highlights, and actually the only highlight that you have is this really bright light coming off. If you blow the highlight, it's going to be really hard to recover it in post, and it's going to bloom too much. So I'd rather underexpose it. Just checking it right now. Yeah, I'd rather underexpose it, that way I can keep the detail on the brick wall. Alright, what I think I want to do is try a panning shot, some vehicles. It's going to be kind of tough, but see what we can get. I'm going to drop my shutter down. So I'm going to open this up a little bit. And a good way that you can kind of pan and set focus is pre-focus. If you don't want to zone focus, and zone focusing is easier when you have a larger aperture like f8, f11, but you lose a lot of light. So I'm going to shoot it at 5.6 let in some light. I think I'm at 1/50th. Let me see where I am. I'm in a live view here. 1/45th of a second. Good. There you go. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video I just posted up. Again, this was just a quick vlog of some of my shooting style. Please keep in mind that that was only about an hour long, 45 minutes long, and we literally stayed within one block, one street. We parked on the street, we went to the beach and down to the boulevard, which is literally about 200 yards. So I want to emphasize that if you pick a nice location, even though there may not be a lot in it, there's always something to shoot. You can always find shadows and angles, you know, highlights, and just tell the story with shapes and abstract, you know, figures and things that you can see. You can always find interesting photos if you just look hard enough. These things take a lot of time to make. You know, obviously clipping all the GoPro footage on top of the camera and then editing the photos themselves, and then, you know, trying to place it all together. So if you guys enjoy these, please leave me a comment below. Let me know if you enjoy this style vlog, and I'm definitely going to get better at it. It's only a matter of time. I just keep grinding away and learning new things. This vlog that we just did, all the photos were taken with the Leica M10 28mm Elmerit lens. It's a 28mm 2.8. We'll explore some other lenses in the future, and we're also going to shoot a lot with the brand new X Pro 3. I have the Dora Black model. This is with the 18mm, which is a favorite of mine, and we'll use some other lenses. But I want to keep this short. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe below and hit that notification bell if you want to be informed in the future of other POV vlogging style videos. And like I said, I really appreciate you guys checking in, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.